everyone, and welcome back to English Nest. I'm Mia, and I'm here with Max.
Hey everyone, I'm Max, and today we are talking about apologizing in English.
How to say sorry, how to mean it, and how to do it in a way that actually helps.
I want to start with a story. Mia, tell us about a time you had to apologize for something big.
Ha, putting me on the spot.
That is the job.
Okay, a few years ago, I was working with a new client. Very important project.
Tell us.
I sent them the wrong version of a design file, not the final version, a messy draft with notes all over it.
Oh no.
Half-finished thoughts, comments that were not meant for their eyes. Everything.
That is mortifying.
Mortifying, deeply embarrassing, yes. I stared at my screen for about 30 seconds in pure horror.
What did you do?
I picked up the phone immediately. I did not email, I did not wait, I called.
Good instinct.
I said, I need to apologize. I sent you the wrong file. That should never have happened, and I am genuinely sorry.
Direct, immediate, no excuses.
No excuses. No blaming my computer, no saying the system glitched.
No deflecting.
Deflect means to push blame away from yourself onto something else.
What happened?
They were frustrated at first, of course.
Understandably.
But by the end of the call, they were completely fine. They said, "Thank you for calling so quickly."
The apology itself built trust.
It actually made the relationship stronger, which feels strange.
But it makes sense. When someone handles a mistake with that kind of honesty, you trust them more.
Not less.
The way you respond to a mistake matters as much as the mistake itself.
Now, let's talk about what made that apology work.
3 things. It was immediate, it was specific, and it took full responsibility.
Immediate means right away, without delay.
The longer you wait to apologize, the harder it gets.
And the worse it looks.
Specific, she did not say sorry for everything. She said sorry for the exact thing that happened.
I sent you the wrong file, not just I'm sorry about the situation.
That vagueness sounds hollow.
Hollow means empty, without real meaning.
And full responsibility. No ifs, no buts.
I'm sorry if you were upset. That is not a real apology.
If suggests it might not have been your fault.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Also not a real apology.
You are apologizing for their feelings, not your actions.
A real apology sounds like, I'm sorry I did this, not I'm sorry you feel that.
The focus is on what you did, not how they reacted.
Now let's look at the actual language. How to say sorry in English.
The simplest... Sorry.
Just sorry. You bump into someone on the street.
Sorry.
Short, natural, done.
You didn't hear what someone said?
Sorry? With a rising tone means please repeat that.
The tone makes the meaning completely different.
Sorry? Falling tone means I apologize. Sorry? Rising tone means I didn't catch that.
Now stronger versions, I'm so sorry.
So makes it more intense, more genuine feeling.
I'm really sorry.
I'm terribly sorry.
I'm absolutely mortified. Very strong. You feel deeply embarrassed.
Use that one when something genuinely terrible happened by accident.
Now how to make it more specific?
I'm sorry for the thing. I'm sorry for being late.
I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
I apologize for the delay. Apologize is the more formal verb.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Very common in professional and business English.
Inconvenience means a minor difficulty or disruption you caused someone.
I want to apologize for how I handled that. Shows you have reflected on it.
Reflected means thought carefully about something after it happened.
Now, taking responsibility. This is what separates a good apology from a hollow one.
That was my fault.
Fault means responsibility for something that went wrong.
It was completely my fault. I should not have done that.
I should have is a really important phrase in apologies.
I should have called you sooner. I should have double-checked before sending.
Should have means you recognize what the right action would have been.
And you are admitting you did not do it.
I take full responsibility.
No excuses, no qualifications, just, I own this.
Now, what do you say after the apology, offering to fix things?
How can I make this right?
Make it right means to repair or correct the situation.
Is there anything I can do to fix this?
Let me make it up to you.
Make it up to someone means to balance the bad thing with something good.
I'll make it up to you. I promise.
This won't happen again. A clear commitment going forward.
I will do better.
Those words, I will do better, are some of the most powerful in an apology.
Because they are forward-looking, not just sorry for the past.
Forward-looking means focused on what comes next, not dwelling on what happened.
Now, how to accept an apology when someone gives one to you.
It's okay.
No worries. Very casual, very warm, means it is genuinely fine.
Don't worry about it.
It happens.
Water under the bridge. An idiom meaning the issue is in the past and forgotten.
Under the bridge, the water flowed past. The problem flowed past too.
We move forward.
That phrase, we move forward, is actually very powerful after a conflict.
It signals that both people are choosing to keep going together.
Now, one thing about apologizing in English that surprises many learners?
Americans say sorry constantly.
Constantly. For things that are not even their fault.
You are walking and someone else steps into your path, you might still say sorry.
Even though they bumped into you.
It is just a social reflex, a way of smoothing over any friction.
Reflex. An automatic response without thinking.
In British English, it is even more common.
The British are famously apologetic.
Famously means well known for a particular quality.
Sorry is used so often in British English it almost loses its specific meaning.
It becomes more of a politeness signal than an actual apology.
But when a real apology is needed, genuine, specific, taking responsibility, it means everything.
Now, one more situation, when you are not entirely sure whose fault it was.
Sometimes a misunderstanding involves both people.
Ambiguous means not clearly one person's fault.
You can still apologize for your part.
I'm sorry for my role in this misunderstanding.
My role means your specific contribution to the situation.
I'm sorry for how I communicated. Things got confused on my end.
My end means from your side.
These phrases are honest. They acknowledge something without taking total blame.
Acknowledge means to recognize and admit something.
A partial apology done well is still valuable.
Now, one last thing. Over-apologizing.
If you apologize for everything constantly, the word starts to mean nothing.
And it can actually undermine your confidence.
Undermine means to gradually weaken.
Sorry, can I ask a question? You do not need to apologize for having a question.
Just say, "Can I ask a question?"
Direct, confident, no sorry needed.
Save sorry for when it is genuinely needed.
When it is genuinely needed, it carries real weight.
Weight means importance and significance.
Let's also talk about apologies at work specifically.
Because professional apologies have their own language.
Slightly more formal, more careful.
I apologize for the delayed response, for when you reply late to an email.
Delayed response means you answered later than the person expected.
I'm sorry for the miscommunication, when something was misunderstood.
Miscommunication means the wrong information was passed or understood.
Please accept my apologies for any confusion this may have caused.
That sentence is very common in professional English, very polished.
Polished means smooth and well practiced.
I should have been clearer in my instructions.
I'll make sure this doesn't happen again. A professional commitment.
These phrases show maturity.
Maturity means behaving in a calm and responsible way.
Now, something interesting. Max, have you ever received a really good apology?
Yes, actually. From a supplier who delivered the wrong materials for a project.
What happened?
They called within an hour of realizing the mistake. No email, a phone call.
Just like you did with your design file.
Exactly. And the person on the phone said, I am personally sorry for this. This is on us and we will fix it today.
Personally. Sorry, that word personally makes a difference.
It does. It means a real human is taking ownership, not just a company.
Ownership of a mistake means fully accepting responsibility for it.
We had replacement materials by the end of the day.
And did you keep working with that supplier?
Absolutely. In fact, I trusted them more after that than before.
Because they showed you how they behave when things go wrong.
And how you behave when things go wrong tells you everything about someone.
That is such a true observation.
Observation means something you notice and recognize as important.
Now, forgiveness, the other side of an apology.
Because a good apology deserves a response.
The easiest, no worries.
No worries is so common in American English. Very casual and warm.
It signals, I am not holding this against you.
Hold something against someone means to keep feeling angry or resentful about it.
Resentful means feeling bitter about how you were treated.
I accept your apology.
Water under the bridge. The issue is behind us. We are moving forward.
Let's forget about it.
Close the chapter means to end that part of the story and move on.
Now, one genuine thought before we finish.
Go ahead.
The ability to apologize well is actually a form of strength, not weakness.
Some people think saying sorry makes you look small.
But the opposite is true.
Admitting a mistake takes confidence, real confidence.
Confidence in yourself means you don't need to be perfect all the time.
Confidence means being secure enough in yourself to admit when you were wrong.
The people who cannot apologize are usually the ones who feel most fragile.
Fragile means easily damaged, not strong.
A genuine apology says, I am secure enough to own this.
And that kind of security is one of the most attractive qualities in any person.
Attractive means appealing and worth knowing.
In any language, in any culture.
The words may differ. The meaning is universal.
Universal means understood and felt by everyone everywhere.
I'm sorry. 2 words said honestly, they can change everything.
Today's question, is apologizing easy or difficult for you?
Today's question, is apologizing easy or difficult for you?
Is it different in your culture compared to English? We love hearing about those differences.
If you are enjoying English Nest, please subscribe right now. New episode every single day.
Hit the like button, share with a friend learning English, and we will see you in the next episode.
See you next time, everyone.